Welcome to the BECoop Toolkit. Here you will be able to find a repository of more than 60 already created tools that can help you develop and operate a community energy and heating project. This toolkit has been developed under the BECoop Horizon 2020 project. The toolkit is intended to support developers and operators of community bioenergy and heating projects. It is developed to accompany your bioenergy community's journey from the starting point to the growing stages and its operational steps. It can also help to scale energy communities initiatives in your neighborhood. It has been designed as a user-friendly environment where browsing is easy and genuine. It is very easy to use, specifically developed in a very intuitive way. If you have identified problems, you can just go to the section that best fits it and explore the differently categorized tool. Then select the one that most suits you. Each one of the tools includes a brief description so it can help you identify the most suitable one. The tools have not been developed by the BECoop project, but they have been gathered in this toolkit to provide a reference web where the actors in the community energy and bioenergy market can come to search for their solutions. 13 of the more than 60 included tools include an in-depth analysis, providing the user with a deeper insight of the utilities of the tool, as well as a user manual. It is very easy to access the toolkit. From the BECoop project website, you just have to search for the toolkit button. Once clicking on it, you will arrive to the welcome page, where a brief description of it can be found on the left side. In the right side, you can find the categories in which the tool has been organized: the technical tools, the business model tools, community model tools, related projects, and finally, a link to the self-assessment tool developed by the BECoop project. Once you select one of the categories, a second layer of categorization can be found, specific for each one of the categories. In the technical tools, we can find bioenergy relevant tools that are different types of software that offer a variety of solutions: technology exploring, mass and energy balances, spreadsheets, nutrition recuperation for soils, etc. Calculation resources, category that includes tools that allow to carry out a calculation related to technical aspects of bioenergy. For example, a wet or dry basis converter, CO2 emission calculator, or calorific value calculators. Database, a structured set of data regarding biomass composition or supply volume. Geographic information systems, environment for collecting, managing, and analyzing data. Rooted in the science of geography, it integrates many types of data, in this case focused on bioenergy and community energy. It analyzes spatial location and organizes layers of information into visualizations using maps and 3D scenes. With this unique capability, it reveals deeper insight from data, such as patterns, relationships, and situations, helping users make smarter decisions. Observatory, web-based solutions that allocate facilities or products in a map, thus allowing to monitor the state of different solutions or facilities and the new developments that are deployed. For the business model tools, we can find business-relevant information, different types of software that offer a variety of solutions, modeling to planning, develop and expanding local area heating and cooling systems, development of private investment systems, or guidelines for life cycle analysis of heat plant projects, among others. Database, another structured sets of data regarding business and finance, policy planning, or others. Policy, catalogs of the different policy strategies presented in a web-based platform. Report, document whose purpose are to communicate a set of information collected and previously analyzed according to business models. Supply chain, it allows to assess the network of all of the individuals, organizations, resources, activities, and technologies involved in the creation and sale of bioenergy, biomass, or anything related to a renewable energy community. For the community model tools, we can find communication software such as forums or open participation decision-making software. Reports, bits of information developed by other projects, associations, or companies that encompasses relevant information on how to create, develop, or run a community, especially focused on BECoops and renewable energy communities. 2. Application that helps to develop a community and assess the development, maturity, and growth of an energy community. Finally, in other related projects, we can find projects that share specific topics in common, community building, heating projects, or others. and in which its knowledge can be valuable for the toolkit users. Once the category and the subtype is selected, you will access the main page, where the tools are presented. The information that can be found is the tool name and logo, a brief summary, the link to the tool, the main objective of the tool, the most suitable end users that can be benefited by its use. In every moment, the classification of the subtype will be visible in the upper part of the page. If the mouse is hovered over them, a drop-down menu will appear, allowing the user to change from one section to another, avoiding the necessity of going back and forth in the page. Some tools are highlighted, for example, hot maps. These are the tools that have been chosen and studied in a deeper approach for which manual and a user guide have been drafted. You can find the link to it in the detailed info. Throughout all the toolkit navigation, a feedback button is visible. A first question asking the degree of satisfaction with the toolkit is presented. To follow with the easy-to-use interface of all the web, it has been presented as a 5 stars ranking, where the users can select how many of them they think it corresponds with their satisfaction. The second question is the following. How much has the BECoop Toolkit helped you to reduce the risk for an investment decision? Given the option to answer as a color bar that grows from red to green, and presenting the degree of help in a number from 1 to 10 to allow easy to understand of use. Thirdly, a yes-no question is presented. Would you recommend this toolkit to other entrepreneurs? In the case the answer is negative, it is asked to the user to include a specification of their answer. Finally, a suggestions box is added to give the user the possibility to suggest any changes or improvements they think will help the toolkit be more useful for its purpose. From the BECoop project, we encourage you to give us your feedback and propose any new tools if you know them. Thank you very much for visiting the Toolkit website, and we hope you will be pleased with it. See you soon!